Hello again, YouTube. You know what's funny about life is that it has this funny way of bringing you something that you're not looking for. Sometimes love, sometimes friendship, sometimes nasty weather. It happens. This time around, I'm not very fond of drama, okay? Occasionally someone will say something very stupid, or something that doesn't make sense, and I'll try to call them out on it. Fine. But drama has found me here on the internet via a YouTube user named tai4new. Made a series of comments responding to my video where I talk about black homophobia, basically virulent homophobia in the black community here in the United States, and some other users were kind enough to bring to my attention in the United Kingdom as well. I've been to England before, wonderful place, had a great time. It's the most shit-faced I've ever been in my entire life, by the way. Anyway, so, tai4new. Alright, you say you have nothing more to say to me. Well, our conversation is far from over as far as I am concerned. Your weak logic arguments that homosexuality is unnatural have got to be the worst, most ignorant... okay. Let me just start from the beginning, and when I reach the end, I'll stop. Because in case you haven't noticed, I like to go off on rants and tangents, so I'm just going to try very hard to stay focused. So, there are some people, you know, you can sell anyone just about anything, especially here in America, but you just can't give away what some motherfuckers don't want. I could break down the science for you all day, tai4new. I've already mentioned thousands of species of animals that homosexuality has been observed in. I could break down for you, yes, a gay gene has in fact been discovered. There's a very famous scientist and atheist by the name of Richard Dawkins who's written several books and goes on and on and on about this. The fact that religious communities, Christianity and Islam especially, have no issue in laughing in the face of scientific discovery if a discovery doesn't suit them. You know, the whole verse in Leviticus, yeah, human genetics doesn't do that any good, you see. But I could go on about the science behind human sexual behavior all day long, and that still won't be good enough for you. Because I used to be you, tai4new. I used to be one of those fundy fuckwits who would argue all day long that gays are going to hell and that Jesus Christ is the only way to go into heaven. But you know what? I can't make you change your mind, but all I can tell you is I have been where you are, and it is a very lonely place. And eventually, I hope you will come out of that place on your own. Eventually, I am hoping that someday something will happen and make you look back on your life and you'll feel just as stupid about it as I feel as stupid about my past, being a bigot. You know, as weak as your logic is, and as obviously as you contradicted yourself, I didn't even need to blow a hole in your argument. You did it for yourself. You made the ignorant comment that a dick is made for a pussy and not for an ass. Fine. Don't ever ask your girlfriend for a blowjob, if that's how you feel, because then you'd be a hypocrite. Oh, and don't ever ask your girlfriend to let you fuck her in the ass, because that's just not going to happen, according to God. According to your God, at least, okay? If being penetrated in the bum is such an abominable sin according to the Lord, then how is it that men are biologically, physically, sexually more capable of enjoying it than women are? Wrap your brain around that one. You see, the human body is such a complex thing. Okay, think of it this way, tai4new. What kind of intelligent, all-knowing God puts a recreation area next to a garbage dump? Not very intelligent design, if you ask me. You just blow my mind, tai4new. But I'd like to thank you for reminding me of the person I used to be, and as much as I say thank you for reminding me why I left Christianity and was all too happy to leave it, I really mean it every time I say that. Every time I get a user like you who makes these self-contradictory, ignorant, circular logic statements, I am thankful that I am not among you people anymore. And you know what? If God is real, he's probably face-palming himself right now every time he reads your thoughts and sees what you've done. Really. I don't wish any harm on you, tai4new. I just wish that you will someday grow up and get over yourself and stop being a damn bigot, because you are the point that I was trying to make in my video Black Homophobia. That if you wouldn't want someone to turn around and call you the N-word, then you have absolutely no right and no place calling anybody a F-word, as in faggot. That is a derogatory word, and that word pisses me off. So, make like God you say you obey, and do unto others only as you would have them do unto you, and don't discriminate. Alright? Yes, I know it's not my world, you cheeky bastard. It's not yours either, and as I said, it's everyone's. And I'm hoping someday, and if it happens to be the death of organized religion that brings it about, then so be it. I'm hoping someday we can live in a world where people can just agree to disagree, and live and let live, and not kill each other, or beat on each other, or discriminate against each other in the name of an invisible sky daddy. So, this is Kwanyan81, poning yet another noob for great justice.